This video, we're going to multiply real numbers. So let's start off with some basic rules about multiplication of real numbers. That a positive number times another positive number is going to be a positive number. Positive number times a negative number, it's going to be a negative number. Negative number times a positive number is going to be a negative number. And a negative number times a negative number is going to be a positive number. So in general, this simplifies down into, if I multiply like signs, the product is positive. If I multiply unlike signs, the product is negative. Let's take a look at a few examples here. 6 times a negative 2. So it's going to be a negative product since I have unlike signs. 6 times 2 is 12. Now I have a negative 3 times a negative 15, which are like signs. They're both negative, so my answer is going to be positive. 3 times 15 is 45. I have a negative 4 times 21. They're unlike signs, so it's going to be negative. 4 times 21 is 82. This also works with exponents, which is what we're going to do for the next two problems here. But we've got to remember our order of operations. So negative 5 times, or to the 4th power. Remember, that's the same thing as negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. So a negative times a negative is a positive, times a negative is a negative, times a negative is a positive. So if there's an even number of negative signs, it's going to be positive. This is the same thing as a positive 5 to the 4th. Is the same as 25 times 25, which is 625. Now let's look at negative 4 to the 2nd. No parentheses this time. So this is the same as the opposite of 4 times 4, because that multiplication happens after these exponents. So that's the opposite of 16 is a negative 16. All right, that is everything for multiplication of real numbers. And we can do that also with fractions and other things. And we might come back and do some of that later with signed numbers with fractions. But all these same rules apply with, watch out, especially for if you have parentheses around your base for your exponent, or if you don't. If there's no parentheses around your base, then that negative is a multiplication operation that happens at the end of the problem here after you take care of your exponents. Be very careful how you type these things into your calculator to make sure that you get the right answer. If you do not put parentheses in when you need them, then you may get the wrong sign. All right. See you for the next video when we talk about division of real numbers. And I believe all those problems are going to be integers as well, just to show us those principles. But again, the same principles will work with other types of real numbers as well. See you for that video.